Le bottom.
Going live. You're live, sweet.
Yeah,
What's up, everybody?
You push the button.
Yeah. Cool white pants, man.
I don't have a stash. I used to have a mustache. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah,
Like
it
a
was.
curly one?
Yeah, it was like very brief because I was cosplaying at the time.
Oh, that's pretty epic.
That's actually where the facial hair came. So I didn't have facial hair until the cosplay, but then, wait. Let me show you who I was.
Wait a
So you
minute.
have.
I think I'm hearing like two of you. What the? That's weird. Wait, maybe it's because I was accidentally listening online?
Yeah, I was too.
Wait. No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Tarxon says game time.
Yeah, you know it. So that's I posted the guy in Discord. I don't know if you can pull it up real fast or anything. But I was Slayer. For everybody who knows Guilty Gear, I was Slayer from Guilty Gear, and it's perfect because he basically looks like me, right? He's
Yeah.
he's buff.
It's his zombie.
but a suit. I extend the bang, woot, and the mustache on top of that. It's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. That's like one of the first things I was looking for. It was like, I need somebody that looks like me this time. So that's why I decided to do the facial. I could have done, just plastered on something, but I felt it was the time. YOLO.
Dude, this is weird. I was hearing two zombies. And then I muted you on Discord, but I'm still able to hear you. I have no idea.
Secretly, you're living right next to me. You're in my parents' bedroom, which is on the other side of this wall.
Maybe Discord is just glitched. I'm gonna drop the call and join it. There's still two. Okay, I'm gonna restart Discord. That is so weird.
Freaking.
How am I hearing zombie? Discord is closed.
And now you can hear multiple ones from me.
This is so bizarre.
Can't hear anything. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Let me check. Oh, you can! Oh my god, you got the freaking joke.
Dude, even when I had Discord closed, even the process, I could still hear you.
Oh, but are you sure you're not listening through the live stream?
Yeah,
Like,
if I was, it wouldn't be synced. So, I wonder if it is like through OBS Ninja. Okay, now talk again. Maybe I fixed it.
Hallå? Hallå,
No,
det är
there's still
zombie.
two.
Det är två stycken zombies här.
What the heck? Alright, I'm just gonna have to mute on Discord and that fixes it. Okay. We don't even have to be in call. I don't understand this. Weird. But what's up? Who's in chat? We got one viewer. Usually got more. Oh.
Wait. How's this gonna work? He left the call. I can't. How are we supposed to talk to each other now?
All right, you need to hear me, right?
Yeah. I was just saying.
So, Zombie, you're working on a video game?
I am. Ooh. This is the first time I've talked to you about this, right? But I never talked about this to the public. Have I? Maybe.
I mean, you
No,
announced
I
the
have.
demo before.
Oh my god, I have been doing that. Yeah, no. Dude, it's been so long in the making. You lose track of time at times.
Oh yeah, gosh, you've been working on it for like what, like 10 years?
Not the game. No, wait. I started Lotta in 2015, so I've been working on the series for 6 years. But then the game, I think, is coming up on its third.
Holy crud!
If I'm,
I thought my guess would have been a year and a half.
it's definitely been 2 years. I know that for sure. But yeah, man. I still got a ways to go. I still need to get this demo out, which is what I'm working on right now. Because I already have one up, but that's very outdated and it doesn't show off the main mechanics of the game. So,
oh yeah.
The actual fighting you're gonna be doing.
Yeah, what kind of game is it?
So you can kind of tell already based on the sprite, but it's a tactics game in the sense of like, I don't know any popular tactics games. Help me out, Chad. Help me out. Help me out.
Fire Emblem.
Oh, that's a good one. Fire Emblem. There's
Disgaea.
Oh yeah, that too. The Banner Saga. Mario Rabbids. It's a recent one. What's that one called? Into the Breach, I think.
I haven't heard of that one. Tuxon says, so what you drawing right now?
Ooh, can you pull up? Wait. Let me get you the.
Oh, by the way, it's OBS Ninja's capturing your display capture, so if you want to pull up stuff, it'll show it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't think about that. No, wait. Where am I at? Where am I at? Hold up. There we go. So this is one of the enemies that is going to be present in the demo itself. So that's who I'm working on right now. I got the what's it called? The idle animation done, but it needs at the very least one attack. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now on the stream. It's gonna be like a massive AoE, so he's gonna be like really slow, but also really big. So it's gonna take up a big portion of the board.
Damn, that animation is so sick.
I
saw
know,
that GIF of you like the process of making it too. Do you have that?
I have it.
That made me be like, damn, I've never animated something that complex and had to do that much planning.
Here we go. So yeah.
Gosh.
Going through the steps. I actually stole the whole bit with the cloth from a different animator. So that's not my idea. But I wanted to do credit where credit is due. It's really cool. So yeah, like you to like plan out the what would it be, like the wind, you do these little balls and you just like slide them across the where the fabric is gonna be, and then you just draw it so that all the cloth
sort of folds around that ball.
Okay. Damn. Acorn said, "Dang, that looks great." Toxin, yeah, it's good. I love it.
But yeah. So now we're gonna be mad. We're gonna strike. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna be doing. Like it's like what's it called? It gives kind of some Cthulhu, like Eldritch vibes. I feel like.
Yeah, I could see it.
So I might be doing that. It's gonna be like a big AOE. So it could be anything. I was first gonna be like, I did this sketch before, where there's like lightning. So I was like, oh, that would be nice, like a lightning strike around it.
Ooh, yeah.
So maybe, but like, first things first, we gotta get the the animation of them like slamming down, because that's the one thing I know I wanted to do. Like,
how many animations are in this game?
I mean, it's not done yet, so there's gonna be plenty more. But like, there's one animation. So like right now, there's one animation for like just the battle itself. One for walking, one for taking damage, one for dying, and then one for each attack. So, yeah, that's the workflow. Whenever I make a new monster or hero, I had to do those at the very least.
Yeah, damn.
So that's a lot, especially with the what's it called? The quality that I'm going for. It's a lot.
I gotta. If you could go back in time to the point where you first thought of the idea for the video game, would you tell your past self anything? What would you say?
Oh my god! Oh my god, I know exactly what I would say. I would say, double save all your progress. Because that
Like
shit fucking burned. Oh my god! I had to redo the whole game at one point because of a Windows update, which wiped all my code. I know I've told you this, but that one was fucking rough. It's a good thing though that it happened so early on. So I only had the player be able to walk. So I hadn't even gotten started with the dialogue system. If I had to redo the freaking dialogue system, I don't know if I would have been able to pull myself out of that one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, you'd think it would be so simple. I feel like that's like it never ceased to surprise me how fucking complicated like simple mechanics turn out to be.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It's like,
gosh,
freaking. I always I always do this analogy when I'm talking about this. Like, imagine, because like when it comes to programming, you really need to make sure you tell the computer what to do. So you can't be vague with anything, right? You can't.
Yeah.
You can't not say what it shouldn't do. Like,
you can't be like, do this, but sometimes.
Yeah, or like, hey, computer, open the door, because they're like, identify what a door is, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, that thing. And so it'll only be able to open that one door because you haven't told it what other doors are doors. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've like spent like at one point I was wanting to get into programming and I was taking
Whoa!
computer science classes at college, but I didn't get very far before I was like, nah, this ain't for me. It's too-
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have a vision for it, you know?
Mhm.
Like, I don't think I would have made a video game if it weren't Lotto the game.
Yeah. We got burning questions from the audience. Toxin
Ooh.
says, "Would the mushroom be good on a pizza?"
Oh shit. I don't think so.
Dude,
like, it
that
looks
should be
very...
It should be the death animation. And it goes like, it flips, and then it's on a pizza.
Oh my god. I mean, like, he can't, like, the the mushroom itself can, like, deflate and look like a pizza, but I don't know if I can get away with actually transforming it to a pizza.
Gosh.
That's a good idea, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't think it would be tasty on a pizza, because it's like, I mean, look at the animation for it. I actually had to redo the animation
Gosh.
because there's one for it being in the overworld. So like, imagine in Pokemon, there's one place where you like walk around and you go through grass to fight Pokemon, and then there's another step where you're actually in the fight, right?
Yeah.
And there's different proportions to those two places in my game, so I have to do new animations for if they're in the overworld or in the battle room.
Gosh.
So I had to redo the very complicated idle animation for the battle room specifically, so it would fit. But just like looking at this, I feel like I wouldn't eat that. You know what I mean? I feel like it would mess me up.
That mushroom be looking like it got psilocybin.
He don't look like a snack.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yo, Acorn says, "Teach me, master, so I can become the master."
Damn.
They want some animation tips, I think. I hate to do this on a live stream, but I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh no, that stinks. That stink. Ooh, PU, mate. How you gonna leave me high and dry like this? You were gonna be doing this all by yourself, right? I came in last minute. How would you pull this one off? I'll be right back, he says. So like, don't know where you're at, Acorn, in terms of like, you know, how good you are at animating, which stage you're at. If you're just starting out, I would suggest you check out the 12 Principles of Animation. I'll actually do you a favor and link that. Hold up. No, damn it. And here we go. This is perfect.
All right, I'm back.
I didn't have to. Alright, so there you go.
Okay, Zombie,
There's
give us
a-
some tips.
Yeah, so there's a... oh my god, I can hear myself through you now. That's crazy.
What?
Wait,
Dude, it makes no sense.
it makes no sense. But anyways, there's a playlist for you. It's called the 12 Principles of Animation.
Ooh,
They
I've seen that too. It's so good.
Yeah, they are the bedrock of animation. This is like the basics. So, you know, in drawing, you want to learn perspective, you want to learn like color theory. This is those things, but for animation. And they're very, you know, like you look at one and you'll be like, all right, I get it. But the thing is, it happens all the time. It's very most things that they talk about are extremely applicable, especially when you come to like arts that they talk about. Do you know about that one?
Arts?
Arcs.
Oh, arcs, yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
like a wait. Yeah, if you just wiggle your finger, that's an arc, right?
yeah. Everything except robots work in
Yeah.
arcs. So I mean, you'll understand by watching the video itself, but that's one of those things where you really like you apply it to basically everything. so so like um, just knowing those things is important, but mastering them is a different thing. So really
Oh yeah.
take your time with them, I would say. Uh, Go through them slowly, and that's gonna get you a long way, I think. Like,
Dude,
even
did
as
you
a veteran, you kind of want to go back to them from time to time.
did you ever post the GIF of the process of making the animation on Twitter?
I did.
Oh, what? I must have missed it.
Maybe. I mean, it was a long time ago, so.
I feel like that would blow up. Did it blow up? It's just so
I
cool.
think it got more likes than usual. It didn't blow up like the one I did with Milia from Guilty Gear, but that wasn't that was an exception.
Dude, my Twitter is just dying. it's just downhill.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to get 30 likes or sometimes it's 40, but now it's like 5 is high.
Kind of like me, but I think Twitter really likes trends,
And that's
uh,
it. Yeah.
I mean, pretty much. I found somebody who did like they did a list of all the things that Twitter likes. So
Huh.
you can like basically she laid out the whole algorithm or what they've come up with.
That's interesting. I could take a
Yeah,
look at
so
that.
I can see if I can dig that up again, because that might be useful to you. I don't really worry too much about that sort of thing, but it was pretty cool how like I listened to your advice on what to do, and then it actually worked.
Wait.
That was pretty sweet.
On what advice?
Yeah, you know there was that one tweet I did which blew up massively. It got uh, like wait, I can even check. Oh, what? Let's see.
What's really weird with my Twitter is that the engagement rate is high, so that means that like if there's a photo, people actually click on the photo to look at it, but they don't like it. Like my engagement rate would be like 10% when 4% is like really good, so 10% is really really good, but I don't know, it's odd.
So like that one tweet I did where I followed your advice, where it got like 5,000 likes.
Damn.
So that's an explosion in my book. Like
Yeah.
because I'm also used to like 10 or so. So you know my phone was just like not letting me sleep that night.
Yo, Mr. Mago's in the chat. What up, Mago?
Okay, so now I kind of want to go back to
Mr. Mago's comments kept getting like flagged. I had to accept them. Weird. It says I'm back from work, bitches. Oh, Mago noticed the Kermit that I have in the background. The Kermit with the shades looks like a fucking Chad. Toxin says, fun fact, did you know that a war-fighting toaster is a sex? Oh, like male, female, war fighting toaster. That's cool. Like the
What about
Apache
Philip?
helicopter gender. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure it's in the same place.
Hey Zombie,
Yeah.
I'll send you something I drew recently,
What?
and I'm just curious what you think, cause where is it? Here, and I'll. Are you still sharing your screen, or did it stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So yeah, if you look at it, it'll be on the live stream. But I designed this character the other day, right? And I think it's one of the coolest things I ever draw. But I posted on Twitter. 0 comments.
Okay.
Nobody
So,
says anything.
so you wanna make sure it wasn't actually a flop, but it was just like nobody saw it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, did you post it in Discord? Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
It looks like that one Pokemon. Do you know which one I mean?
Is it a bunny Pokemon or a Gardevoir?
Gardevoir, yeah.
Because the color scheme.
Yeah, exactly, and also kind of like, I wouldn't say the silhouette, but she's like thick enough to be like the dress. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is cool. Well, what's like? Give me the lore. Give me the.
Yeah, so this is Jewel, and she's like the commander of the hero. I don't know what to call it. Hero.
Italian.
Yeah. Of all the heroes. And she's a jackalope.
Jackalope.
That's like it started with some guy who he did like taxidermy, where you get like animals and put them on the wall, and he killed a big rabbit, and then he also put deer antlers on it, and he told everybody that it was a mythical creature called the jackalope, and so then it's just like a myth.
Oh my god! It's like Tommy Knockers. It's like
Yeah.
a modern folklore. What was it called?
Jackalope, like a jackrabbit and an antelope, I think.
That's cool. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it was because my series I use like a lot of mythical creatures for characters, and Jackalope's one of the last ones that I don't think I've used yet.
Does her armor pieces do anything, or is it like decorative? Cause it kind of looks like a fighter jet with the
Yeah.
little fins on the.
Yeah, the best to call them Tracer arms, and I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I did just straight up copy Tracer from Overwatch.
I didn't think about it.
It's kind of odd because I came up with this character like a year ago, and I drew her one time, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. All right, I'll draw her again once I get to her in the comic. And yeah, it's just so long ago that I was like, you know what? That's not even as good as I can do now. I'm gonna completely redesign her from the ground up. And then, well, originally she was supposed to be like a person that has prediction magic and is like really smart. But then I was designing this and I was like, oh, the fast, cool shapes are so cool. So, yeah, she looks like she's all about speed now.
Yeah, but you already have somebody's like super smart, right? Like the captain of the hero crew that we are following right now is like super smart. Wasn't that her thing?
I have like the X Knight. Is she's psychic?
No, but like
I wouldn't...
so there's like 3 heroes on the ground, but there's a captain. She's got like
I don't think they would actually have a leader, because they're like a little unit when the leader is this rabbit jackalope girl right here.
What? No, but I told you showed me her before. Damn it, you need to know what I'm talking about. She's got an eye patch, and she's got big earlobes, I think. And she has
wait,
shark teeth.
I think you might be talking about the first time I drew this character, where she looks way different.
Okay, show that to the people.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just sent it to you. Were you talking about this one?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
exactly.
yeah, it's the same character, just like redesigned her.
Oh, she was
But-
still Jackalope back then.
Yeah. That was when she was like about prediction magic, which I still want to do. So I might just redesign her again. Because I'm starting to think that I'm using like just a basic humanoid shape too much. So I really wanted to make her like crazy shapes. Like I'm thinking about maybe making her have just giant legs and making her like 12 feet tall, because that's more intimidating and scary and antagonisty.
I think you should keep the hat, because that's very general.
Yeah,
motif.
true. That is true.
And she is supposed to be like the very top dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a cape. I don't know, like for like the main like for like the big bad, she's very, what's it called? Very I was gonna say skimpy, but like you know what I mean, right? Like
Yeah,
she's
like
showing
it should
a
be a
lot
big shape.
no, maybe like she's yeah.
Like
I
very
think
big
that's
and
what,
square.
I think that's what I'm looking for. But you
Yeah,
can
like you're
kind
saying
of
like skimpy as in like the silhouette gets very thin.
yeah.
Like the
I
arms are
think-
thin, the
Yeah,
waist
I
is
think
thin.
that's it. Maybe it's also because I like my characters clothed. That's the one reason I didn't like Kill la Kill, is because of the character designs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did you watch it till the end?
I didn't watch it. Like I know enough about it to like know the appeal of it and all. I watched one of the episodes, but it was just like I couldn't get I couldn't get over it.
The story's
I
really
could-
cool though.
Yeah.
Like I would still like it. I don't even care that they're clothed or not, they're not clothed. It's kind of like I understand why they did it, because it's fan service and to attract people.
Yeah.
So whether that's in or whether it's out, I don't care. The story's still good and the animation's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And the characters are really cool too. It's just a cool story. It's awesome.
But it did get in away from me. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'll try to
mean,
redesign her and like. I just think it would be I'll try to make it more square, and I think it would be cool if she had like really giant legs, because rabbits do be having those.
Kind of like what's her face? Camille from
My Hero Academia.
no, from League of Legends.
Oh, I don't know anything about.
I know. This,
By the way, Mego
one.
said, "Imagine a taxidermized human." No thanks.
don't even know that word.
Taxidermy is like when people will take dead animals and stuff them or whatever, so
Oh,
they
fuck.
stay fresh, and you can, like people do it with frogs a lot, I think. Yeah, that character's got some big legs. That's cool.
Yeah. She's like, she's very like old fashioned, kind of like a. I will say, like what's it called? Kind of like a librarian, very like old lady esque, but
Yeah.
yeah, police officer fucks people up.
Yo, I don't know why, but Toxin said, "Among Us." Among Us. Sus. Toxin,
He's
don't
got-
be a sussy baka.
He's got Among Us on his brain. Okay, so I need to get it. I need to loop back to first frame. No, yeah, if I'm being like totally honest, I kind of like the first design more, but I think that's because it ties into how the rest of the characters look already.
Mm-hmm.
Like it uses a lot of the shapes that we were like used to seeing.
True.
So it like
Yeah.
So it like I don't know. It feels more familiar, but that might just be, you know.
Yeah, I'm not even like super attached to the new one I made, so I could revert it, and I think I might. But I just wonder if I should add more shape variety too, because like a lot of characters have the same head shape, and I know that even if you make them differ even slightly, that can add so much more variety in character.
Yeah. I mean, just the head shape itself can do so much.
Yeah, that's one thing I really hate about anime. Is all characters have the exact same head shape.
I mean, now we're kind of treading the same with the CalArt thing.
Yeah. Seriously, it used to be people used to go crazy with the head shapes, like Hey Arnold.
Oh my god,
the football
I mean,
head.
that Nickelodeon goes whack with everything they do.
Actually, I think all the weird ones were also all made by one animation studio called Klasky Kasupo. They made like Rugrats, Thornberrys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, even Disney's been struggling with that recently. Where they're like, yo, damn, we kind of need to get rid of this Barbie ass template that we made.
I started watching She-Ra and the Power Princesses recently.
Yeah.
And that's so cool. Here, I'll look up pictures online.
I've seen pictures of it. I never watched it. Like, I don't know any of it.
I had like seen it on Netflix, but I never checked it out. But it is really good. It's probably one of my favorite animations series on Netflix. The writing is really good too. Oh, wait, what's her name? Glimmer. Yeah, in She-Ra, they're not doing like this typical like Barbie ass. Every girl has the same body shape. Like for example, there's this character Glimmer, and she's a pog.
A pog?
Pog means
Pog.
Yeah. Actually, I don't. Pog means fat ass white girl, but I don't even. She's probably not even white. Yeah. Besides the point.
How does that
thick.
correlate? How does that correlate?
Correlate?
Like pog. It doesn't even stand for.
It's like fat, but with a PH instead of F. So fat ass white girl spells pog.
Oh, so it's I thought it was with an O. Wouldn't it be pag?
AW says ah sometimes, like
oh,
draw.
Okay, yeah. I see.
Yeah, she's got like
can we get
wide
some poggers in
legs.
the chat? Can we get some poggers?
And then and then another character in here that doesn't have a typical body is Katra, because she's got pretty thin hips. It's not even by that much, but oh, she's so cool. She's like my favorite character.
She's like a traitor, isn't she?
Well, actually, the main character is the traitor, because she was born and raised in the bad guy army, the Horde.
Okay.
And so it's got that thing where the main character and the main antagonist used to be best friends. And I think that's like the awesomest, coolest story trope.
It's very infected.
Toxin says rate a monkey on how hot it is from 0 to 10.
A monkey?
I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid.
Okay. So let me
What's
do-
up,
let me
guys?
just-
Today we're rating these monkeys. 10, 10, 10. They're all hot.
10, 10, 10, 10s. Okay, so
Oh,
looking
dude,
at
another
it-
thing. I'm gonna find a picture and send it. Oh yeah, freaking love this. So in She-Ra, they did this thing where on the bad guy team, there's Catra, which is like the main antagonist, and then her partner, which is Scorpia, which is like a super tall buff chick, and it's just really cool. I love that dynamic of like the little one that's smart and does all the plans, and then the brute one. But it's that, but also like really unique because they have a ton of character. It's just so good. Yo, has anybody in chat seen She-Ra?
Yeehaw.
We got Riruka Dogamin. Welcome to the live stream. Riruka. That's a hard thing to say.
Ricka.
Ricka.
I haven't watched like pretty much anything as of late. I've been very what's it called? Prolific?
Yeah,
Proactive?
prolific.
Yes! I
Yeah,
know my
dude.
words.
Me too, kind of. Because I've been making up so many comic strip ideas, I'm now like buried in them. I keep getting like 2 or 3 new comic strip ideas every day.
Damn, that's good.
And I feel like I leveled up too because I feel like they're just better. Like back when I made the evil villain, the trespassing comics with Phoebe and Sonya, I was like really forcing it, I think. And they just turned out like meh.
And now you've started like shortening them too, right? Like you get to the point faster, and like the punchline.
It's probably about the same. Like usually I try to make a punchline every 4 panels.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about the trespassing one. It had to have like what would it that would be like?
Oh yeah, that one was 12.
8.
That's
Yeah.
where I try to do this thing. I call it a comic strip trilogy where there's 3 comic strips and like 3 punchlines.
Yeah.
But sometimes the punchline wasn't that great.
Yeah, that
And
could be a
also-
little bit rough.
Yeah, it's just also really hard to think of comic strips with characters in a world and stuff. It's way easier to think of random ideas with random characters and like ridiculous setups, like a tiny worm getting up and getting ready for his day and looking in the mirror and be like, "You got this, Wormy."
Yeah, Whoopee! Like like in Splatoon.
Dude, it's crazy. Nah, I don't think I was gonna mention something that I'm doing, but I'll wait till it's
To the
existing.
blossoms.
Yeah, till it blossoms.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
So speaking of blossoming, I think I like this approach a little bit more. So I have this idea going. Where he slams down.
Oh, dang.
That's the standard. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah,
But then
he slams down and he yells, "Eat my spores."
and then he goes up. So it's like a little swirly. I was like, I mean, it looks alright, but it's a little, what we call uninspired. So I did another one, and now it's like, it's splatting itself out like a liquid, and then it like suctions back up and like bubbles.
That's cool.
So
By the way, Ricka, or anybody else new to the stream, Zombie is making animations for his video game that he's working on.
yes. Oh, change it. There we go. onion layer be your best friend.
Dude, you said that like the animation part felt uninspired. Just kind of interesting. Like, I don't know. Do you have like an artistic vision that goes even down to the nitty gritty details?
Oh yeah. So, for instance, I can show off some animations. I think. Let's see.
Rebruka said, "Wait, zombie isn't JD zombie, right? No, he's the nice zombie.
The nice zombie.
Different zombie amongst the horde of many."
That's why the D the D is so important. So it's me. The D. Oh my god. Let me see which one this is. Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't shown this one yet. This one's so cool. Okay, so we got that one. Is this? No, this is. Oh, this is actually cool. Because this is one of the ones I scrapped. But then we have mini swing as well. So this one I have shown off before. This is the one where he goes. And so your question was like, do you have like an artistic vision with even the nitty gritty stuff? And so with Solon, what I wanted to do is like he like I want to portray him as being kind of reckless, like he is inspired by his father. He wants to become a knight. So he's like very enthusiastic about that, right? So whatever he does too much. Like he puts too much force into it. So that's like the theme with all of his movement. So with this one, he swings so hard. I don't know if you can see it, but he swings so hard that he like loses his balance for a bit.
Well, could you zoom in a little bit?
Yeah. I think I can even do one better and tap that shit out. Whoa! Now we think of it. Right in there. But yeah, he swings so hard, he loses his balance, and he like, whoop! Oh, snapperino. Better get my footing again. Boom. He does a little hop right there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. The second one, this one hits a little bit harder.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm thinking, like, in these kind of games, for a character's attacks, dude, it's always animated as clean as possible. Like, they do it 100% perfectly. I've never seen a subpar attack animation.
Looking at this one.
Oh.
So it really goes, boom! and
dang, that looks
he
really
smacks
cool.
the ground so hard he has to pull the stick back out.
Oh, I love the squash and stretch on that, and the timing.
Yeah! Oh my god, it's so smooth. Look at
that. He's so squished.
Look at the spears!
Pancake. Damn, I didn't even notice he gets that squished.
He's so cute! Look at
Rebruka.
him. I wanna pinch that look.
Rebruka said that's nice. Very bouncy animation.
Yeah. Aw, look at him! How can you not? Look at him! Aw! Actually, yeah. I posted the 12 principles of animation, and the first principle is squash and stretch. So there's a ton right here. especially here.
Toxin said yellow ass teeth. Does he brush his teeth? Is there toothbrushes in Mitten?
Yeah, oh yeah, there is. Although Lotta hasn't brushed her teeth since she came in, so.
Wait, hasn't it been a while in your comics since her house was built?
Yeah, maybe she brushed her teeth while she was staying with Wendy, because she stayed with Wendy for a couple of days. So she probably got to borrow some right then.
All right.
Hopefully. So she's gone like, if she didn't brush her teeth when she was at Gwen's house, then we're in trouble, right? Because then she wouldn't have brushed her teeth the whole while Wendy was building the house. So, like, God knows how long that was.
That would have been a really funny part in the comic. Like, there's like a touching moment and Lotta smiles, and then Wendy's like, you know, you should really brush your teeth.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But,
Maruka said that they gotta get back to reading their animation book. Have fun with that. It's fun having you on the stream. We'll live stream every Saturday morning, by the way, if you're still here, or if anybody watching didn't know that.
I won't always be here, but Frost will.
Yeah.
Oh, and then this one's special because this one didn't make it into the game. Had to scrap it. Whoa! It's so big I can't even zoom in. So let's just watch it first. Oh no!
Whoa!
Fuck! Oh no! Now I have to go back in and fiddle. I don't know which ones. I don't know which ones are the actual ones.
Damn, so many layers.
Oh my god, dude. There's so many. Fuck, mate. There's so many! I can't. I mean, my webcam is in the way too. I had to put it so high up. Damn. That's a shame. Damn. Because I really wanted to show this one off.
Ruka said that they should read in more in general. And then, apparently I'm dead already. What does that mean? I'm confused by that. Oh, I thought they were saying. I thought they meant they were leaving earlier, but actually I was wrong. They said, "Wait, I'm not leaving right now."
Oh fuck!
Yeah. Oopsie.
Okay, I can't revive this. But dang it, I can't revive it. Wait, hold up. Maybe I have an earlier version. It seems like there's a couple of them. Ah, here we go.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay. I get so excited. Okay. Here we go.
A zoom? Or
I
is
can't
the
zoom in more than
animation
this.
that big? Oh, it's that big? Dang.
It's this big.
Oh.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh, wait. I set up the loop. Delete tag. Okay, here we go. Ha!
Oh my gosh.
So he... It's very
That's
intricate.
so cool.
It's very intricate.
Oh my gosh, the sparkles?
Yeah! I got the idea from... Because this is when I was playing Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. And in that game, there's like a firecracker you can throw out. And it blinds all the enemies. But I thought, like, the freaking... The effect for that one is so freaking cool. So I wanted to try my hand on this. But again, going back to the theme of doing too much. So he, like, you know, he spits on the stick and puts it on fire. So he's like, nice. All right, now I got you. And then he spins around
And becomes
so
a UFO.
Cool. Yeah, and he's like really proud of himself too. He's like, yeah. So instead of like being a dragon and like spitting fire straight up, he spits onto his stick and then swings with it and like splashes fire. So that's like the idea. But what he didn't think about is that the stick is now on fire. So like as he's coming down, he's like, "Wait, hold up!" So he has to like a third of the animation is him putting out the flame.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Now we're good.
Dang, these are so good.
It's a shame that I have to get rid of it too. Like hopefully I can make it work. Like the reason why I can't do it is because like it was hard to make it work. Like in the game, getting it to look the way it does now. Get rid of some of these.
Dude, all of these would be insane portfolio pieces if you ever.
Yeah,
made
yeah,
them.
that's what I'm thinking. although I think most companies want 3D stuff, so I don't know, but
Dang.
definitely it won't be just for the game.
Oh dang. I've been trying to learn 3D sculpting a little bit lately. I think it'd be cool to get good at that.
Yeah,
And I
especially
bet
if
there's
you're
like,
gonna be a VTuber.
dude, yeah, 3D VTuber model would be sick. Damn. But I was thinking of, dude, I bet there's a lot of people out there that would pay like hundreds and hundreds to have their character be 3D sculpted and look like really nice. I love it when people do. Yeah, I'll look up a guy and put him on screen. I love it when people do kind of like Fortnite, sort of like cartoony, like Overwatch.
Oh yeah,
Style
I know what you mean.
sculpts.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's so. I think it's so nice. That style's cool.
A little bit of Pixar, sort of.
Yeah, like Pixar, Disney, cartoon sculpts.
And it's also, I think, 3D is one of those things that intimidates people. So there's probably like you say, like a big market for people that just want a character in 3D. Like they don't want to spend, you know, a month of learning how the program works just to get one model.
Yeah, not worth it. And gosh, imagine imagine like selling a render of the model, and then a person's like, "Nice, can I get another render in a different pose from a different angle?" And you're like, "Yeah, that'll be another $20." Because if you did it in 2D, and they're like, "Can I get another picture?" Then you know you got to start from scratch all over again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also like just making.
Be called out for that?
Nah. Not if they agreed to it from the start. Like you had a sheet that explains it.
And I mean, if you wanna go the extra mile, you can do. I could probably do some stuff with the rendering to make the next pose, you know, look extra nice from that specific angle.
Yeah.
And stuff.
A long time ago, when I was really into Blender, I spent like $100 something on this light add-on.
Ooh, look at that! I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Although I think I want to do another one where it doesn't splat as much. Like right now, it kind of like sprinkles a lot. Maybe it should just be, you know, kind of like somebody coming out of the ocean. You know, it's just like water, just like dripping. You know.
Oh yeah. That would be cool. Dripping straight down. Hearing about the artistic vision or even just thinking about it, is kind of interesting because I feel like I've never really had artistic vision all that much. Like, I know Evil Villain Academy is ultimately an allegory about toxic positivity and cancel culture sort of things. But other than that, I don't really have an artistic vision for it. Besides that, it'll be like a feel-good sort of cartoon series,
but,
plus an allegory for something.
I mean, I've also been working on this game for quite a bit, you know, so that leaves room to think about these kind of things. So it's not the first, like, that's the pitfall of doing a project, right? You wanna do the prep work. You like, you wanna be thinking about all these things. You know, you wanna set up plot twists and turns and all this like lore stuff. But you know, I feel like, I don't know. Like I think my point is that I kind of just stumbled onto it. I didn't really think about it too much until, you know, I did one animation with Solom, and I was like, you know, it would be cool if I did this. And then, you know, since he's the first one I made, I had the chance to make that a thing for the rest of the game.
Maybe I have more artistic vision than I think too.
Yeah.
Because if someone told me like, you need to change this character's character, then I would be like, no. But recently I've been working on a new thing. It's not done yet, so I don't even know if I want to. Yeah, I'll just say it.
Is it the same thing that we were talking about before? Where we were like, hey, I want to make it bloom first. I want to make it actually have fun first.
No, basically, I got to write a comedy sketch for an animation channel recently, and you know, I wrote it, and they're like, yeah, and then one guy on the team was like, I don't like the punchline, change it, and then they're like, yeah, we need to change the punchline, and I was like, wow, seriously? It got me a little bit mad, but I feel like because I don't really have, I'm not like super artistic vision. I was able to get over it, and I was like, all right. And I just pitched like 7 other punchline ideas, and then ultimately they didn't even go with my idea at all. And I was able to be like, you know what? Screw my artistic vision on that. Whatever. It's literally whatever.
Shit.
They said, let's go with blank punchline for the gamers. I was like, okay. I mean, I guess I like wrote it. I wrote their punchline into the script to where like it flowed and like built up to that nicely. But yeah, I mean, it's just as funny as the original punchline, so it's fine. Like, I'm not crying over it.
Yeah.
What did make me kind of mad was the voice actor. Dude, like, okay, one of the characters in this comedy sketch is literally just a little banana man, okay? And
like Adventure Time.
Yeah, and he's done some evil things, right? And so he says some evil things that he did. And the voice actor was like, yeah, I'm not saying that. And that's what made me the most mad. It's like, you're a voice actor. You say, oh my god, just say the lines. Like, he was like, I'm not gonna ever voice a villain or anybody that's even mean at all. That's what it seemed like he was saying. That just seemed ridiculous to me. You know what? You know what the meme thing?
I only have your side of the story, so I can't really.
Yeah.
I can't really help you, or like give any input.
I mean, it won't be funny when I say it right now, but like the original punchline was that he was in a monster truck and he ran over some baby ducks. And the voice actor was like, I'm not saying that. That's evil. And it's like, that's the point. He's the evil banana. But what? It's whatever. Dude, freaking. Like next week I'll get to write another really short, funny animation, and it also has something like, because it's a cartoon, it's completely fine. It's like, bad things happen in cartoons, and it's like nothing like, Looney Tunes, like a character will fall off a cliff
Yeah.
and then they get flat. Like, imagine if someone's like, that's evil. You just depicted someone dying. It's a cartoon. It's not the same.
I feel like you would be the wrong person to hire, because you really like that sort of like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you really like twisting cutesy things on their head.
Yeah.
So
Like, then the next idea that I'm gonna pitch is I'm gonna have a little. Do you know what mooning is? Like, where you show your butt.
yeah, you did. You made Wendy do it.
Yeah, I did. This next idea I'm gonna pitch.
Dude.
Mhm.
Sorry to cut you off like that, but look at this. Wait.
Whoa.
Wait, look at this. Right. So let me get you the loop.
Oh, Toxin said he's gonna head out later. Toxin.
Ayada. So
Oh
this
my
is like,
gosh.
yeah. But now watch. I'm gonna add a ton of frames to make it slower. And once we do, or once I do line art, it's gonna, it's gonna be super clean, just like the rest.
Dang.
But it's gonna like slowly, like, because it's like it's got all this dark ooze underneath it. So I'm thinking like it's when it splashes down, it's just like bathed in it. And so when it pulls up, it the black.
Yeah, he comes out of
off.
it. That's cool.
And it like lights underneath, because this part glows.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I like that. And then because it's so slow, I have way more time to like the effects can be longer too. Like I can prolong the shockwave.
Oh dang! That looks like some evil ass spirit energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. It's funny, like I guess that's a spoiler for the story, so maybe not. but it ties into the plot as well.
I've been starting to realize lately that I don't even have an artistic vision for like what medium my Evil Villain Academy story is in. Like, if I looked into the future and it was just a written novel, I'd be like, all right, cool. Or even if it was just screenplay format script, I'd be like, sweet.
Or like
so that's been making me wonder.
Theatrical play.
You know,
that one might raise an eyebrow too.
I don't know if it would be as magical that way.
No, like imagine all the like bootleg freaking special effects that they could do.
And then like so many of my characters fly.
Yeah, they pull them up by the rope. They want to throw like an ice spell. They have like this, you can buy like this super big foam dice. You just like throw the ice cube.
Oh, that reminds me. I realized lately with myself that action scenes just really bore me. I'm really not motivated to write action scenes. That's basically what happened with the comic, is that I got to an action scene and then I was like, duh. And then recently I was writing like a filler episode sort of script for fun, and then I got to the action scene and I was like, "Ugh," and I quit and I haven't finished it.
That's I mean, that's a good revelation, I think.
Yeah, because for a while I was like imagining it as a lot more like shonen battle-y than I originally thought it would be. So now that I know I don't really like action scenes, I'm gonna dial it way back to like, I don't know, like Sailor Moon-esque. Like in Sailor Moon, the action scenes are not even intricate at all, and they're really brief too.
And they usually go the same way, right? Like somebody's captured, they transform, and they kind of one-shot the.
Yeah, I want to like. I really don't like when, you know, it's just like, I launched my attack that I did in the last episode and it works again. I really hate that. I really love like the situational things where a character's got to outsmart the other one. And that's what Phoebe's got to do too, because she's not very powerful.
Okay.
So, yeah, now that I know what I like and what I don't like, I'm gonna like write around that.
It was just a funny sentence. I know what I don't like and I don't like, so I'm not gonna like.
Oh shoot! I said like, huh? Dude, I just remembered. I redesigned Guy recently. I just sent it on Discord.
Oh, wait, hold up.
I realized his design said literally nothing about his character, and he's like the cheesy, like
Oh,
cliche
yeah.
hero.
This I like. This is definitely an upgrade.
Yeah, that definitely looks like dorky hero now.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool because
give him freaking or maybe you don't like that, but give him like oven mittens, like really big, like safety.
Yeah, that would be good. I didn't think of that. That would be really good. What's interesting too is that, like, I don't know, as when I look at him or think about him, he's definitely not my favorite character at all. Like, I almost kind of don't even like him. But then when I was writing like the extra filler episode and writing the script, he's actually really fun because he's just really stupid and dorky.
Yeah.
So that made me realize another thing, which is that like you can like a character, but then like writing the script of them is not fun, or it can happen vice versa too. Like, he's super fun to write.
Yeah, I mean, they can also, because they fulfill different roles. You know, in Tofu Journal, I had the character Maya, but she doesn't really show up that much because she's very much an outlier compared to all the rest. Like, she doesn't really fit in with the whole theme, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the point of her too. Like, she's very, you know, she's a horror monster, so she mixes things up whenever she shows up.
Yeah. So
and
keeping
just
it
having
sparse
her
is
in the
probably
pocket.
smart.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Ray Reviewing's here. He says, "What's up, lads? What's up, Ray? Welcome to live stream." Zombie is working on a video game that he's making. He's like making animations and stuff for it. It's like a is there squares on the map? It's a tactical game.
Yeah. So, you know, imagine chess, but you have different pieces that you like level up, and it's cooler.
Is there elevation in your game? Like,
There's
character can stand on a cliff?
Yeah, no. So that was I thought about that, but it was a little too hard to actually make work. I don't know if I was supposed
bye,
to show
Ruka.
off.
Ruka said they gotta go.
I don't know if I was supposed to show off Maya or just pulled her off.
Yeah, Zombie was just talking about this character because he had a cutesy sort of animation series, but then among them he had this one horror monster.
Yeah. So like the main character, and then whoa. It's the duality of man.
Bye,
but just
Ruruka.
yeah.
Thanks for coming on the live stream. We'll be here again next Saturday.
So yeah, just having characters that you know, even though they don't always work, just having them around is like really good.
Yeah.
Like think about how many times Sandy is in SpongeBob. Not as much as Squidward, because
Yeah,
like
not nearly as
Squidward
much.
and SpongeBob's dynamic are so much better.
Yeah.
But you know, you don't have to dumpster Sandy because of that.
One could even argue that Sandy's dynamic with SpongeBob was better when she's mad at him.
Yeah.
Like in the
The
episode
same
where...
can be said for Squidward. I think basically everybody has that dynamic with SpongeBob, except Patrick.
I don't know, that one episode is so iconic where they're Sandy's trying to hibernate and she's like a monster.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the funniest episode.
Oh yeah, that one and the one where he visits her.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Oh, for the first time when he doesn't get water, he's all like hella dry.
I don't need it. That's a good fucking meme. Alright,
Yeah.
That's a good meme.
Ray says, can you do any zombie edits live on stream? Make him look like a balloon. I would if I could. Balloon head zombie for the whole live stream.
Can you make that actually a thing?
No, there's no bulge effect in OBS.
Bulge.
Dude, on the recent episodes me and Ward recorded with Vezipoo look really cool because the webcams are bigger. You know how we usually have the webcam take up half of the side of the screen? I realized we should make it take up like a third of the screen, and it looks so much more cinematic. It's so cool.
Huh.
I think I sent a screenshot of it to Word. Here, I'll send it to you because it looks cool.
Oh, I think I've been thinking about this the wrong way. It should probably, you know, we have this like liquid thing going on, so it should probably be just like a tide wave.
Yeah, our Parlor gonna be looking so sick, everybody.
Yo. Yeah, that is looking sweet.
Yeah. And I figured out in HitFilm how to, like, I don't know, it's kind of complicated, but I figured out how to do, like, color grading on our webcams for the whole time in a non-destructive way. So if I need to, like, go back and change it, even though I've cut the video into, like, 1,000 little tiny segments and clips, I could still, like, tweak one thing and it fixes it all.
Damn it! Oh no! Okay, so sorry. So you remember that one really cool attack that I had? I kind of had to ditch. The reason why I couldn't make it work is because when it comes to like right here, it's like how, because this is all one picture, so it's like, do I put it in front of everything that's in front of him, or do I put it, because he has to be behind the enemies, right? So he doesn't, so like if, for example, like the really tall shroom is covering like his legs, that would mean that in the startup, like right here, he would be in front of of the mushroom, so that it wouldn't work. So either, damn, maybe there's gonna be a whole bunch of these where I might have to make a system.
Like a layering system.
Yeah. I mean, because like, yeah. Oh, I have to
Uh,
do something. I have to do something really smart now. I think. Cause like. Like I
Ray
can
says, Ray says the character with the fire brush thing, the stick, looks like it would make for a great video game character.
Yo! Let's go!
Well, we got
Let's
good
go!
news for you.
Woo, 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 woo.
This is for a video game.
It is for a video game. Yeah, I think I can make it work, but I really want the demo to be fucking done. So I need like the mushroom attack has to be an AoE, and as such, I kind of need to. Oh fuck! I can't do a splash like this. It has to be something that can be drawn on top of everything.
Well, so you gotta scrap all that? Fuck.
No. Like if I'm smart about this, then I don't have to. So I need to think.
Ray says, Ray like almost can't believe it. He says, "For real, that's sick. A video game. What details do we get publicly?" I think it means like, yeah. What can you say that isn't spoilers? What can you tell them? Well, what's cool is
I should
that
have a list because we talked about a bunch of this. First things first, it's a tactics game, so you can kind of see right here. It's like grid based, so you have your characters. They can move a certain amount of squares. Their attacks hit differently. So like, this big freaking mushroom, which you're not gonna be playing as, you're gonna be playing against. So watch out for this, because they're gonna have a humongous AoE attack that's gonna be covering quite a bit of squares. We're just figuring out the what's it called? What's it called? The sprite for it. But we're gonna have some cool attacks as well. I haven't shown off because I've shown off the main character, right, Solom. In the final game, there's gonna be a squad of 5. So the game kind of works as a introduction to this group of friends. So that's really cool, I think. It ties into the comic. But yeah. Tactics game. It's gonna be. It's gonna look really nice. It's gonna be unique because I've been playing tactics games to get inspiration, and I haven't found anything that is where you can do the things that I want you to do in my game. So that's really exciting, actually. The fact that I managed to pull off something unique is cool.
Have you ever played Rivals of Aether?
I have. Or I haven't played it, but I know what it is.
Yeah, Ray asked that. He said, "Can't you do your own mods for games like that?"
Dude! Can we pull up the freaking Tofu? Oh my god, the Tofu Mod.
Zombie did a mod for A Hat in Time a while ago.
Yes.
Where you put his character Tofu in there, and you got like a 3D model, and like anybody, if you have Hat in Time, you can literally play as Zombie's character Tofu in it.
Yes! It's so fucking cool! Wait, here it is.
Also, another cool detail about this video game Zombie's making is that it continues off of his comic series Lata, which you can read on Tapas, and the video game is like a whole chapter, right? Or is it just part of the chapter?
Yeah. No, it's a whole chapter.
Okay.
There's gonna be a summary just so you can follow along in case you don't buy the game. But obviously you want to be buying the game since it's gonna be freaking cool, and you're gonna be missing a lot of details. Because there's gonna be I'm not gonna cover everything that happens.
Toxin's back. Welcome back, Toxin. Yo, Ray says he's planning on playing Hat in Time. If he wants to find the tofu, what is he? Does he? Can you just search tofu? Does it pop up in the mods?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, let me check. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Let me just make sure I don't reveal my password. So I'm gonna log on off screen, but then I'll come right back.
Gosh, freaking coffee. I'll be right back again. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh my goodness gracious, what is with this guy's bladder? Huh? What does he do? This never happens otherwise. This never happens. What? Okay. And we're in. Yeah, whatever. So if you go into library, you go to a Hat in Time, right? Let me just make sure I'm showing everything. Okay, there we go. And then you go into the community hub. Okay, and let's see. We go to workshops. And then we search tofu. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, we get nothing? Did I spell it wrong? I did spell it wrong. Tofu. And there she is! There she is! Yo!
Oh yeah.
Yo! It's
Tofu
the first
joy.
thing. It's the first thing. One change. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good. Whenever I go back to Hat in Time, I always play as Tofu. Like I can't not play as Tofu. Are you kidding me?
Ray said that you accidentally showed your porn stuff on screen.
No way.
No, he said be careful to not show your porn stuff because everything is being shown on screen. Toxin says, have you heard of Diets Nuts by Diets and Watson? I haven't heard that.
No.
Diets Nuts. Is this a joke?
He can't wait. It's so good, dude. It's so awesome. Like you can, like it says, you can dye her so she can have different colored outfits. If you ever get an outfit in the game, it's capable of putting that on as well. So you can dress Tofu up with other mods that give you outfits, and oh my god. Oh, that's like the best part for me, being able to play dress up with Tofu. It's like the best.
Okay, I'm looking at pictures of Diets Nuts, Toxin. What about these? Oh yeah, he said they're all meat nuts. Okay. Yo, I think meat is gonna become obsolete really soon, because there is like veggie burgers and veggie meat that pretty much taste exactly the same. I wish I knew about it when it first came out, because if you would have invested in like this one company, I think everybody like quadrupled or quintupled their money within like a year.
Oh damn! Yo,
Yeah.
damn!
That'll be cool once it blows up.
Speaking of blowing up, I think what we're gonna do is just like make the mushroom do a big sort of like a, what do you call it? Like it's just gonna summon a big ray like this. So it's like it's like kind of like you know, in any kind of audio program where you can see the volume levels, when you just push the keys, it goes doom,
Mhm. Oh
and then
yeah.
slowly goes back down. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because then you still get, because I think part of this characters is the weight of it, or like very deliberate, slow. How do I describe it?
Slow squish.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough adjectives. I think, but just like look at the big hat, and then the lower part is just like chaotic. So you get that mixture of slow movements and really sporadic ones.
Yeah.
So this would
So
be
cool.
this would be the fast, and then the slow would be on the way down again.
Oh. Ray said, "I think Frost is high up in the sky."
Because of the mountain range in the back, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Does it look pretty cool? I think it looks cool because it's like split in half.
It looks like you're in a cave, because like it blends in with the wall. Let's see. Let's extend this if it's gonna be.
It's so dumb. Like I bought this blue thing on my wall was a green screen, and the other side is blue. I bought it. It was kind of expensive, and then I can't even get it to work.
And
Like you have to have like such precise lighting for a green screen to work.
damn.
I would need to buy.
Do you remember? Do you remember the stream I did where I was like, all of a sudden I was like in the mountains like skiing, or I had a snowboard.
Oh yeah, you did that on your live stream.
Yeah, so at this, like originally I had a big gold like mountain range and stuff that I animated. So I was like actually going down a slope, but then I realized, wait a minute, this is gonna be in front of me. I need a green screen to be like in the middle. Oh no!
Oh dang.
so, but it still worked. It still worked.
That was such a creative thing that you did on your live stream. I want to do more stuff like that, because I figured out how to do hotkeys on OBS.
Yeah.
And you can also make one scene and then add things to it, and then you can just add that scene to other scenes. So
Layering it, kind of.
yeah, and you can add shortcuts for that one scene that's in every other scene. So I don't know. You could. It's just a lot of things become possible when you do that, like playing sound effects and stuff.
Yeah. You can set up like a.
Whoops! I accidentally switched scenes. I don't even know if people could hear us for the last 20 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. Yeah, Ray said the best lighting is sunlight. That's true, but the room I'm in, there's not a window in here, so I got to use fake light. But I gotta buy new lights, but I have this one light bulb where I can control it with this remote, and it's so awesome. Even just for nighttime. At nighttime, I turn it to this mode, and you can even increment it. It's so cool. There's nothing I hate more than people who want like all the lights on at 10 p.m.
If you have roommates, that's the one rule.
Gosh, my webcam looks so cinematic now when I turn this light off.
Hey, you're in the dark forest. You're like out collecting pages for Slenderman. Okay, I think I'm gonna hold off with the rest of the animation because now I'm thinking if there's gonna be a huge beam, maybe you won't even see this room. So I might just have to move on to a different one until I have this figured out.
Gosh, that one looks so cool. So sick and cool.
It does. Like, I animate when it comes to these like the goop as I call it. I animate them separately. So I do. Wait, I can even. I can turn them off. So down here we have all the layers for goop. So if I turn these off and just have one on, this one animates on its own. And so then you just like add more of them until it becomes too much, and then you take a few away.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good strat. Some things go too far and then dial it back.
Yeah. Here we have one. It's like a tumor that goes very subtly at the top.
Yo, do you have any animations of Lotta?
No. So like, I did a fast one on people because like, the demo has you playing as Lotta, and originally, you were supposed to play as Lotta, but then things happened, script changed, battle system was implemented, and I felt like it would be better to have Solon be the main character. Also because, like I said before, it's a good introduction to his group of friends, which are gonna be like reoccurring. So you're not actually gonna be seeing Lotta in the game.
Oh wow!
Sorry.
That's like a Mario game without Mario.
I know,
hey,
right?
Hey, but it's happened. They've made it. Super Princess Peach, Yoshi's Story.
Yeah.
I think that doesn't have Mario.
That's the reason why I, in retrospect was like, is it a good idea to have your like comic be called your main character's name if the main character is sometimes gonna like yeet?
Yeah.
It might have been better if it was like Adventure Time, where it's not anyone in particular.
Yeah, maybe should have called it Mitten, but probably too late to change it now.
Yeah, and also.
Well, actually, yeah, I guess not. I mean, there's only like 100 something readers.
Yeah, but on
you
the
could
other
literally
hand,
just DM all of them and be like, "Yo, I changed the name."
I could do that. On the other hand, I kind of like it as well because.
You could say it's called Lotta because there's a lot of characters.
No, but like, think of it like this: whenever Lotta is in frame, the main plot is like coming along, right? So that might be a good element, right? To be like, when Lotta is not around, it's not like things are happening, but it's not really gonna affect the overarching story. Whereas when Lotta comes around, it's like, okay, now, now, because it's gonna be gonna be kind of what's it called? Slice of life ish.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward for a bit. So yeah. Whoa.
So do you only play as one character, or do you make like a team in the game?
No, so you're gonna be a team of 5, and so you're gonna be playing as Solon and the rest of his little crew.
Okay. Yo, is Penny in that crew?
Penny's in the crew.
Yes.
Penny's in the crew. So you see, right?
Do you have a picture of Penny you could show?
I do have a picture of Penny I can show.
Penny is like a little girl sort of character that Zombies made that's all about being evil.
Yeah, that's why Frost likes him.
She also has a really cool design.
Yeah. Let's see. There she is.
Yeah.
I have so like when I design characters, oftentimes I have a song for them, just to kind of like get into the mood to either draw them or to like get into their mindset, right? When I'm writing them, I wanna be thinking in their ways. So I have a song, but I don't know. Can we play music here?
If it's copyrighted, it might make the live stream. I actually forget what happens.
Can I post a link? 'Cause it's like.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yes. This one. So this is my people. We're getting into the Penny group. Might have to think find another one because it's not perfect, but it is good. It's really good. Okay, so now since I can't do the attack animation until I what's it called? Know what I'm doing or how to make it work. I think I'm gonna go to the other 2 that I need, which is getting hit and dying.
Oh. How many enemies are gonna be in the game?
So each enemy is gonna pose a different threat. So I kind of need to think about like how many, what's it called? Level design wise, how much variety I want,
Mm-hmm.
and how much I can, like I want to have as at least the least amount of enemies as possible, just for my sake. But that's the least amount of enemies possible without sacrificing gameplay, right? Because I don't want it to go stale. So that's like the dynamic. Like plan.
Wait, have you thought of making like different versions of an enemy? Like if you made 2 or 3 kind of mushroom guys like this that are just different colors.
Yeah. I have thought of that. So like the ones I've planned, I want one dude that's just like a grunt, and that one's done.
Mm-hmm.
I want another one that's like a brick, so he'll just be kind of in the way, kind of like a tank for the
Okay.
enemies. And I want some kind of like artillery, like sniper kind of dude that like stays further back and runs
Oh, that's
away, but
cool.
like shoots. So just having those three gives me a composition, you know.
Yeah. Dang, that's cool.
But then I also have this guy in the mix, which I originally didn't plan for. You know, I made the design for a story element, and I was like, well, now it's like too nice looking not to have in the game. so like we'll see where I go from here. Like he's gonna be doing one thing in the demo, but he might be doing something else in the actual game. So yeah, I got who would it be? 2, 3, 4 dudes right now. But of course, I'm planning on adding a couple more because I think that's pushing it, right? That's a little thin. But like I said,
Yeah.
I want to keep it to a minimum because it's a lot of drawing.
Yeah. There's this free game on Steam that is like insanely good. It's called Grimm's Hollow, and I think that was also made by one person. And from memory, I'm guessing they had about 6 to 10 enemies, and it didn't feel stale at all.
Yeah.
And it was also like a shortish sort of game. It only maybe took 2 or 3 hours to beat.
Somebody asked me how many hours I intended, like how long I intended the game to be. I had no idea what I was gonna say.
Like 200.
Well, I know it wasn't gonna be that. I know, but like I was like, okay, but like when I watch Angry Joe, he's like angry about games that are less than 4 hours. Like that's a meme. He goes 4 hours. So I was like, okay.
That's like 2 movies though.
6?
Like imagine being mad that a movie is an hour and a half. You're like, I needed 5 hours.
Yeah, but it's a game, right? So like
that's just a really strange requirement.
I mean, think about it. Like my gaming sessions usually are half an hour. After that, it's like either I'm stretching it, like I feel like I'm stretching it out, or I'm like, yeah, I'm done. So
yeah,
4 hours, that would be 8 sessions. I mean, that's a pretty healthy amount.
Yeah, but saying 4 hours as a minimum is kind of stupid because they say this with making videos that the ideal length for a video on YouTube is however long it needs to be or however short it needs to be. So like that's how long you should make the video game, is how long it should just naturally be.
Like don't push for an hour count. Oh, like if it doesn't fit, like be like, pan it out. Do like a big gauntlet at the end where it's just like the same levels that you had before, but like a different place.
Yeah, I would just make it however long. Like, don't set like, oh, it should be 4 hours at minimum, and then pad it out. Yeah, don't do that. It is cool though when video games do the thing where like you beat the game and then you can restart the whole game from the first part of the game, but it's all harder now.
Yeah. I'm planning on having replayability in the game, and I'm planning on having a bunch of player expression. So it's like I'm like in my head, I want it to be like because there's gonna be like skill trees. So I want people's playthroughs to be different. And, and like I want people to experiment with the systems that I'm inputting. So that's my goal. And
No.
I think that way you can get away with more, because it's like if you have five, okay, maybe not five. If you have like three boring battles, but you have a bunch of cool mechanics to play around with, then you won't be really bored with
Yeah.
the dull battle. Like, you'll be focused on pulling off cool tricks.
Yeah, like, yeah, what sort of playstyles can I make up and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, Ray said, have you ever watched a video that has so much action or it's rife with content, but it's 60 seconds long and it works? But if it was 4 minutes of action, then it's too much.
Oh, dude, I when I play when I play Uncharted, I think Uncharted. I think
Are
it
you
was
saying Uncharted or Uncharted?
the one with the C. But those games, they tire you out, man. They tire you out.
Yeah.
It's so much action. There's so much going on, and it's not bad. You know, it's not bad, but you're like exhausted after playing those games. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Dude, I found this channel recently. I'll show it on screen here in a second. Ray, you might like it just for how freaking crazy it is. This guy has the most insane videos I've ever seen. And I watched a couple of his videos, only like 2 or 3, and then I was like, okay, I actually can't watch anymore. This is exhausting.
Damn.
But in each video, I'm playing one on the live stream right now, silently. He probably has over 1,000 cinematic shots in like 5 minutes. And like his editing is better than even most movies, but it actually goes into the realm of too much. If you compare this guy's channel to like our Parlor, just based off the visuals, like our Parlor doesn't compare, but at the same time you can probably watch our Parlor for a while. Whereas this, it actually is like just too much. But his videos are really cool. They're the kind that you watch like one every day. Definitely don't binge it.
Oh, okay.
Ray said that this guy looks like a child. I think he's a teenager. He's like insanely good at art and editing. It's crazy. So he can't be a kid.
It can't be a kid. It can't be. It has
Oh
to
my
be.
gosh! He just had a shot where he threw up a pen and caught it in the air in slow motion. That's so simple. It's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Damn, does he have like a reference for everything? Jesus.
I can't even imagine how much work each video is.
Oh my god!
It's over a week worth of work just to edit it, I bet. Probably 2 weeks.
Now I saw the pen because I'm watching the live stream. That's an indicator of the.
How much lag there is. Dang,
Yeah,
I thought I had it on ultra low lag.
Maybe I'm lagging. But Jesus Christ, yeah. Holy cow.
Seriously. It was like 100 shots just in the past 5 seconds. Yeah, Ray says the shots are crazy, the effort is insane. He's seen the channel before. Yeah, I think this guy does like a lot of custom art sort of stuff. I don't know why that's so popular. It's like the second time I've seen a huge 1 million plus sub channel that they're like doing a custom iPad and then they paint an iPad. I don't really get it.
I guess it's like compared to like Redbubble or something where you buy something that's printed.
Yeah.
Buying somebody's who has like drawn on top of it, like straight up. That's a different feel, right? That's a different vibe. 'Cause
Yeah, there's people out there that are loaded that are like, I want one of a kind, baby.
Yeah, I mean, then you have the original, right? Nobody else has exactly the same.
I should maybe try it, see if I can sell a shoe for 1,000.
Sell a shoe. How do you think I should make the top of the mushroom disappear? Because like I'm working on the death animation where you've successfully defeated it, and I'm thinking it's gonna like vaporize like a ghost, like sort of just like whoosh in the wind.
Yeah, if you use like crazy shapes, like those smoky shapes, but like going into the mushroom head to like evaporate it. I don't know.
Into the mushroom head?
Yeah, like negative shapes.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
like
Toxin, you said have I seen Draw with Jazza? Yeah, I actually knew this guy like 10 years ago. And even 10 years ago, I thought, damn, is the way he draws himself just something's really awkward about it.
Yeah.
His videos are good, but
yeah.
I really don't like how he draws himself. I hate it. It's so awkward. But he's cool.
Yeah.
I've thought before, like, man, for being how old he is and how long he's been drawing, I feel like he should just be maybe just 10% better. And then I even saw Ethan Becker like do a really, really low-key roast on him. Like Ethan Becker said, there's some people out there that should be way better than they are. And then a picture of Jazza flashed for 1 frame on screen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Ray said about that video that I was showing. Says I understand it's all beautifully shot, but I prefer personality and simple jokes. Yeah, I prefer that too. Like a little bit of cinematic is awesome, but going overboard with it is easy. What I like doing is freaking making a cool like cinematic sequence. I did it on one of the recent Art Parlor videos at the beginning. I like making a really fast cinematic sequence, but then also color grade it to shit, so it looks just like crazy. I like it when you just like you over color grade it, so it just starts looking really just bizarre almost. Some people have said they don't like it, but I'm like, yeah, right.
It's aesthetics. Yeah, right. I love that. I love that attitude where it's like, yeah, right. I like it. Of course you like it. Don't be lying. Maybe like that. Or maybe it should be. Maybe the smoke should go upwards.
Dude, on a recent Art Parlor that we recorded, you weren't there, so I'll tell you what happened. We were doing like a drawing episode. No, I just realized something that is kind of fun. Because usually on the drawing episodes, we'll do like one drawing, and we've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
But on the last episode, I just kept being like, nah, I don't like this pose. Nah. And I just kept thinking of new ideas because of what the prompt thing was. And what I kind of accidentally did was ended up making like a little story arc of like this character in like different points in their life, basically. And it turned out super freaking hilarious. So I was thinking like, dang, making like just doodling instead of making a single pic turns out pretty dang funny. So that's the thing we could do sometimes if we want, if it fits or whatever.
Right, right. I think maybe we need to just not think of the rules as restrictions, but more like guidelines. Like, remember that one time I just I made like the comic strip. I just finished it with a freaking video.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because really the only rule is just kind of like try to make funny stuff and be entertaining. Well, that's not even a rule. That's just the goal.
Yeah.
Game. Ray says, "Would you guys ever do a game jam sort of thing?"
What do you mean?
A game jam is where you try to make a whole game in like 2 or 3 days.
Oh shit! Would we be able to do that?
People do it all the time on YouTube, and there's like events for it all the time. I don't know if I like. It's basically shoot, what's it called when game companies make the people overwork themselves a lot?
Oh yeah. I know.
Grind time?
Yeah. The crunch.
Yeah, crunch time. Game jams are basically like crunch time, and I don't really like that.
I've done game jams before. I mean, it's fun because I mean, crunch isn't fun, but it's like an intense workout. You know, you do it for 3 days, and you plan for it. You make sure you don't have anything planned, like the day after or anything. Like you get your rest and everything, and you're back to shape. So I like that. I like that. Yeah, totally. I mean, I would have to be the programmer, I'm guessing, since neither of you had experience
if me and you were the team.
If it was the art parlor crew, so we would have Word and Max, I suppose.
If it was like the world's simplest mini game, that could be fun.
Yeah.
For like an episode 2.
We would have Mocha as like the character. I mean, you can make a platformer pretty fast with Game Maker. So
okay. Dude, I added something to my bookmarks recently. I'm gonna find it.
Okay, I like this. This is what I'm gonna go with.
Oh, I didn't really add it. I saw a little thing on Twitter that was just like a little game of a conveyor belt with foods, and you're an anime girl, and you just like pick up the foods and munch them.
Your job is to eat them?
Yeah. So I don't. This is just based off speculation from seeing it, but it looks super cute, and that was like the whole game, and it had thousands of retweets, and I was like, damn.
You're always thinking about the algorithm. I appreciate it. Means I don't have to. So now I have 2 frames. Now I just need to make...
Ray said Friday Night Funkin' was made from a game jam, basically. Huh. I don't believe that. I actually don't. He says he sees game jams as more as intentionally making a simple game that could be expanded upon instead of crunching out an incomplete good game. Yeah, I really understand and appreciate like the think small and keep the scope small mindset, because having stuff that is finished feels a million times better than grudging along on a project that may never end.
Unless you kind of No, yeah. I think yeah. In every case, it's a good idea to have a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Even with Lotta, which was like I had longer plans for it, but when I started out, I actually had. I think I've said this before, right? I had alternate endings, so I could cut it off short if I needed to.
oh yeah, that's good.
So like actually one of the ones was just like um, one of the endings was the witch was actually evil and she just like transforms into a frog or something, and that's the end of it. Like that's
Oh,
the twist. Everyone else is just like, I told you.
Ray said, check the Friday Night Funkin' Wikipedia. All right. I have seen like a lot of game jams that do become bigger games because the mechanic the person thought of like was super awesome. Yeah, game jam's a good way if you have an idea to like test out the waters, see if people really like the mechanic,
Yeah.
rather than make a whole entire game in the dark.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to do a game jam to learn how to code. You definitely need to know what you're doing before, because it's no fun like getting to terms with the ropes as you're freaking as you're drowning.
Yeah. And yeah, I've watched game dev YouTubers and they always say like you'll learn so much because you're basically failing fast when you make a game jam.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they're good once you know what you're doing, right? But I wouldn't suggest somebody, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's good for like
Maybe-
learning game design, but not the
Yeah.
basics.
Yeah, exactly. Like Word, when I wouldn't say Word should do a game jam because he doesn't know code to begin with, so he would have to learn how to write code, and then once he knows how to do that, then the game jam would be over.
Yeah.
Like,
Ray asked, any good movie suggestions? It's not a movie, but I've been watching She-Ra and the Power Princesses on Netflix, and it's freaking awesome.
if you haven't watched Pixar's Forward, that one's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Me and my sister watched it not too long ago, and I was shocked. Like
Yeah.
I came in with low expectations because like the premise didn't really seem to like too special, like not amazing. Like but it really felt kind of like kind of deal.
You were thinking that even after the dad was half revived?
Yeah, I was like, I mean, you know, it felt like a buddy cop kind of deal. No, you know, kind of like a Emperor's New Groove type of deal, where, and it kind of was, I suppose. But yeah, I know, I was surprised. I was shocked. I really liked that one.
Yeah, that was so good. I'm pretty sure I cried.
Pixar does do that to you.
A lot of classic fans of She-Ra are disappointed with it.
I can see that. I mean, that's kind of the internet as a whole. like you can take anything. From my experience with Guilty Gear, the new game came out, or like they revealed it, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, it's for newcomers. It's gonna be dumbed down. You're not gonna be able to do anything. Like, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing? Like, Guilty Gear is like the only freaking game that's OG, that's old school, that's gritty. You know, like the only game that you can actually do cool shit in and like evolve. Yeah.
So what he wants is for Buzz to leave, but what he needs is to learn how to share Andy. And yeah, that's like a really, like you basically can't write a story without that or something. And what's kind of interesting in the Centaur World animation series is that they directly address that, because there's like these magical trees and you can get a wish from them, and you can wish for what you want, but what you'll get is what you need. And
yeah,
they talk like in cryptic sort of way because they're magical and mystic. But I was like, wow, I know about story writing, and they're literally just addressing like the fundamental basics. Like
yeah,
it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall almost.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard this before. I feel like it's like the monkey's paw, where it grants wishes, but like in the worst way possible. I feel like there's a magical item like that for this type of wish too.
Maybe. Sounds a bit different, but yeah, it's kind of similar.
I'm pretty sure. Like, I can't, because I don't know, I can't put my finger on what it's called. But I feel like
that could be fun if you say like a popular movie that I would know. I could probably think about it and tell you what the character wanted versus what they needed.
Yeah, like Aladdin.
Shoot, I haven't watched that in like 20 years. I wouldn't. Disney movies might be kind of hard because I wouldn't actually call them very good stories.
Dude, a freaking. I'll pull a fast one on you. You were leaning back. You were like freaking. Come at me. Give me anything, right? Lay it on me, right? What about Adventure Time, huh?
Yeah, there is a thing about there's a whole freaking thing about Finn and girls in that show.
Oh.
Like he wanted to be with Princess Bubblegum, but what he needed was to not be so.
Jake.
I'm trying to think about the very ending too, the very last season.
I never watched that. That's one
Dude,
of the
it gets
things.
crazy.
Yeah. I feel like that's gotta be on my bucket list now, because I don't even know where I left off. You know. Like,
yeah, basically.
Sorry. Yeah. Go
I think what Finn wanted was to like be with a girl, but what he needed was to learn how to not let girls get to him and break his heart so easily. Like, have you ever seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Never.
Oh, that one's pretty good.
Oh damn.
He's like the kid is a scientist, and he makes a machine that makes food rain from the sky.
Yeah.
And basically in it, throughout the whole thing, even throughout his childhood, he was doing science, not even because he loved science, but because he wanted everybody to like him. Even into adulthood, and that's why he did everything. And so what he wanted was for everybody to like him, but what he needed was to not care about that and be himself.
Because at the end of the day, people love the
Yeah, because in that movie, even like the main character is the bad guy because he made the machine that rains all the food from the sky, which everybody loves.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, and eventually it starts hurting the city and stuff, and it's bad, but he won't turn it off because it's the reason that everybody loves him.
That's cool.
Or like in Forward, he wanted his dad, but what he needed was to realize that his older brother was his dad.
Yeah.
Kind of. he needed to learn to appreciate his brother.
Oh man, that was so good. Ah!
Yeah.
Ah! So freaking good. Especially since you have a brother, I suppose. I don't, but I have a sibling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, brother, sister. Let's say it's the same.
Yeah. It's a little different, right?
But yeah, the want and the need, it's really cool. What's crazy too is that in the book I read about story writing, the whole thing was kind of like a little specifically made for writing movies, but it's still all the same. But specifically for movies, even more so than other things, I think, is that like a certain premise, like you think of like a world or a premise or something, right? And then you think of what is the perfect message for that world or that story. Or actually, you do it the other way. You think of like a message, like something you want to say about human experience or relationships or anything.
Yeah.
And then you think of a world and a premise that is the absolute perfect place to tell that story. Like if you want to tell a story about learning to share, then you should write a story about where the toys are alive and the toys need to learn how to share. AKA Toy Story.
I mean, even more on the nose, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, where the whole where you literally have to defeat evil using friendship.
My Little Pony was made to sell toys, so I'm not sure if it applies.
You sure?
It could. I didn't watch the whole thing though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Laura Foss was like, she really liked My Little Pony, and she wanted to actually make it good.
Yeah.
Do you know the Bratz toys?
I do.
I read the Wikipedia page once for the guy who made it, and he was like a toy maker guy for a while before he even made them, but he made them, then he showed them to his wife or somebody, and they were like, ew, that's disgusting, get that out of my face. But he was like, no, I know it might look weird, but little girls will love it. And then he was right.
Yeah. I mean, it had that effect on me.
Yo, we got Dual Wielded in the live stream. What's up, Dual Wielded? Dual Wielded is he's a game dev YouTuber. He's making a whole video game, and he makes the sickest devlogs. Yo, yeah, he makes video games, so he's like, yo, does that say video game? Live stream title.
Who wants to play video games?
Yeah, Zombie here is making a video game too. He's doing animations right now, and he also programs it and everything.
Yeah. Oh my god! And I even make the sound effects. That's the weirdest. I'm pretty sure Dual Wielder has been doing sound effects too. It's an experience. Like, I figured there would be good sources for like learning how to set up the sounds, but it turns out the sound is so freaking free flowing. You can't really, I mean, you can kind of get a, what's it called, like a workflow to make cool sounds. Like there's some tricks that you can just like play around with, and eventually you come up with a cool sound. But that's it. Like, you really are supposed to just like record everything you hear, and then just like pick out the good ones and try stuff out, because you never know. You actually never know. When
are you gonna get like some bell peppers and like crunch them for some skull crushing sound effects?
I mean, I'm not gonna have a lot of skulls to crush. But like,
yeah, I'm asking about skull crushing in a game where the main character is a kid.
You were always like this. I remember last time I mentioned I was doing sound effects. You were like, "Yo, if you need some fucking blood and shit, you take some." what was it? You take like lettuce heads and you just like, then you get like the bones crackling. I was just like, Jesus Christ! I'm not making doom here, right?
I've seen a video of how they made like the Mortal Kombat sound effects. So that's probably why I brought it up.
Do you like blood? It was pretty funny though. It's just like so not what I was, what I needed. I can't. Actually, do you have tips on making devlogs? Because I can't really find the time to make them. I feel like whenever I'm making a video about the game, that's just like time I could have spent working on the game. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. If Dual Wielded's still in the chat, you could probably have something to say about it because he's making a game and he makes devlogs too.
yeah.
And his devlogs are like so insanely edited. I bet it takes him like 20 hours to make each one or more. But yeah, I kind of like with Art Parlor, I wish I took a little bit less time. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, I want to work on another thing, but I gotta make Art Parlor for Thursday. And even when I try to make the video itself super short, I keep spending more time just making more edits to make it more memey. I'm like, it always takes like 10 hours for each episode. I'm like, dang it, I'm trying to make them in 5.
You've been talking about like the algorithm likes shorter videos. But secretly it was not about that. It was you trying to cut down on editing time.
Well, like, yeah, I've been hearing that you should make the video like not even 5 seconds longer than it needs to be.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
That makes
and
sense.
also, I feel like it's a really cool system that we got set up where on our Patreon, I'm uploading like kind of the whole thing. Like, I'll edit out all the pauses and cut those out. But for like a drawing episode, the like 40-minute episode goes up on Patreon. You can get that. And then on YouTube, there's like a 3-minute episode of it. So I'm kind of seeing like the free YouTube version is kind of like a trailer for the real video that you can only watch on Patreon.
I see.
And it feels a little despairing when if you make like a 8-minute episode and then you see that most people only watch 2 minutes. So then it's like, why did I make those 6 extra minutes? Nobody watched it.
Shit. I guess that's kind of what I struggle with. Like, I don't really get a lot from attention, so I don't really strive for it all that much.
Wait, did you say you don't really get a lot of attention?
No, I don't get a lot from attention.
From attention.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Like
From attention.
like remember the like that
Oh, do you
one...
mean like satisfaction? You don't get a lot of satisfaction
yeah
from attention? Oh, gotcha.
Like yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm not working a job right now, so my goal is to like make income off of art. So that's what I want.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, at the end of the day, who cares about like someone liking a post? It means nothing because you can't eat a like.
You can respond to a comment, so that's why I like comments more.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
comments is way better.
yeah, it's like actual interaction. I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm. But like, I want to do really awesome Kickstarter things, but you can't really do that without a big audience. Like once I have like 100 comic strips, I want to make a book and get a book printed of them all. That'd be really
Oh.
awesome. But you need at least a couple thousand, maybe 5,000-10,000 fans to do that. And it's crazy, dude. On Kickstarter, oh shoot, did something happen?
And base.
Oh, weird. OBS Ninja cut out, but it's back.
What?
Dude, on Kickstarter, I see Kickstarters for like enamel pin sets all the time, and sometimes they'll be like, the person asks for $1,000, and you know how much they get? $36,000 for drawing one cat image, but you can get it in different colors. They draw
Damn.
one image, get $36,000, probably $34,000 profit. Absolutely insane.
That's nuts.
That's like 3 years of working a minimum wage job for me. So it's like a work smart or work hard sort of thing, and
Yeah.
trying to get an audience to do Kickstarters, that's like the work smart path. Because if I could live in a world where I do one Kickstarter like of a cat pin and I made $30,000, and then for the next year and a half or two, I can just work on whatever I want.
Damn.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
that's the dream, right?
Yeah.
So now I have the. Let me pick out one frame that is like least crazy. That one.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good with the flowy shape in it.
And so now, now that I have the what's it called, the sketch figured out, now it's just a matter of like filling in the blanks, and this is the easy part, I feel. Or no, the easy part is when you color. You go bucket tool and you just like boom boom.
Oh
boom.
yeah. You know, I've been thinking about doing some animations because I'm so good at making like short ideas now since I've been making so many comic strips. That yeah, I think I might try animating sometimes a little bit. Do you ever plan on bringing Tofu Journal back?
I do. Like, I save up fun ideas that I have for when I do, but I don't know when that is.
Yeah.
I genuinely have no idea, because like, you know, the game is gonna take so long, and so you know, life is starting to kick in, where like I'm gonna I'm gonna try to get a driver's license, and then
yeah.
after that I want to get into investing so that my money doesn't stay still.
Yeah.
So I don't know when I'll have time for Tofu, because like you know, I want to be able to have a little bit of leeway with other things. You know, I don't want to always be stuck at my room, even though that is where, you know, I like hanging out.
Are you talking like getting a portable laptop so you can work in different areas?
No, I'm talking more like I don't want to fill my whole day with stuff that I have to do on a regular basis.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like So like the comic is 1 hour a day, and then Tofu Journal is at minimum half an hour, at most 2. Um, and also, you need to think about new ideas for each and every one. You need to think about where the story's going in Lotta. I mean, I have most of it planned out, but some story arcs are still in the workings. And if ever I come up with something crazy like the game again, that's gonna just like overflow the whole thing, and I'll have to get something out again. So
Yeah.
like, you know, as sad as it is, right? I just don't know. Like, I miss Tofu probably more than anybody else. It's just
Yeah, too much at some point.
It's too much. That's a sad note. Tofu come back.
I was gonna say if you ever do bring it back, what I would maybe do is just bring it back in like a different sort of style, maybe just more colored in, or because I've been finding a bunch of like really short animation things on Instagram. They usually have like 1 million plus followers, and so I'm seeing like consistently they usually always are colored and pretty clean, like they're not sketchy or anything. So I don't know, it makes me wonder like, is that what people like? Is just really, really short, cute, and clean and color. No, not like backgrounds don't have to be colored, but the characters are colored.
Yeah. You know, there's this this one internet show called Chicken Nugget. I think that's like what you were talking about. Nugget. It's like spelled.
Oh
weirdly.
wait, is it with the dog with long
Yeah,
ears?
yeah.
Yeah, I actually just found that a few days ago.
I can't even spell it right because it's like spelled weirdly. But yeah, that one. Like when you put out what you needed for a show, I was like, yeah, that fills in the boxes, and it is popular. And you can definitely see why, because it's like it's clever, it's consistent, and it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, and I found like 5 or 6 others, and they all got that. So I'm like,
But it's hard to. I don't know. Maybe you can find a happy medium where it's like easy to make and fulfilling, but like.
Yeah. I think Toon Boom has a thing where you can just like do a lasso tool around the whole character and it'll fill the whole character in with one color.
Oh yeah. You can also rig them to make it easier to animate in the long run, because it's like rigging a character for just one thing is not a value.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah, dude, with like Adobe Character Animator, it could be so efficient if you set it up.
Yeah. I'm getting like real tired. I'm not...
Yeah, I was thinking we could probably end the stream here. We got 1 viewer, which it might be you.
Yo.
I just realized.
Oh, right. That is true. We got 2. Oh, maybe that's
really?
you.
Hey,
if anybody's in the chat, shout outs. Can we get some
Shout out
pogs?
to-
Can we get some pogs? Pogs. Dude, get the pog train going.
Pog. We'll
Pog,
wait a
pog,
sec.
pog. Yeah.
You spelled it wrong. You spelled it the
No, I
naughty way.
didn't. I spelled it that other way, where it's like white independent woman or whatever.
When I first heard Pog, that's what I thought they were saying.
Yeah, I know,
It's like,
I know.
Badass
It's a
white
double-
girl.
It's a double meaning.
Alright, I'll end it here. Bye.